controls. They also perform services, inspections, repairs, maintenance checks, and diagnose troubleshoot faults for all aircraft components. The guest speaker for today's ceremony is Sergeant First Class Vincent Edwards. Sergeant First Class Edwards enlisted in the United States Army in 2013 as a 15 Romeo AH-64 Delta helicopter repairer and is currently serving as a drill sergeant at Delta Company, 1st of the 222nd Aviation Regiment. Please refer to Sergeant First Class Edwards' biography in your program to learn more about their selfless service to our nation. Please join us in giving a warm welcome to Sergeant First Class Vincent Edwards.
Good evening, well, good morning, everybody. First, let me say thank you for the warm welcome and that wonderful introduction. Distinguished guests, graduates, and most importantly, family, thank you for giving me the honor of speaking here today. Today is special. It's great to be here at this prestigious Aviation Center of Excellence, surrounded by the past, present, and future generations of Army aviation. First, I would like to thank the leaders and cadre involved in training our new soldiers. Your daily efforts ensure we maintain that sacred trust with our ground force commanders. Thank you for your commitment and dedication to ensure Army aviation is ready to fight and win tonight through the training and knowledge you pass on to the next generation. And to the soldiers, congratulations. As you graduate, your class has earned the Army aviation motto, above the best. Keep this phrase in mind and close to your heart. Your commitment is not just to a job, it's to a calling of a way of life. Though you may see today as just a minor accomplishment, I see the nation's next group of leaders before my eyes who will go on to accomplish feats you have never imagined possible. You will be critical to the success of Army aviation and as an integral member of the combined armed forces. Again, congratulations on achieving what only a small percentage of Americans have been able to do. Your commitment and dedication are what sets you apart from that 1% of our population today that will ever wear this uniform and serve this great nation. Enjoy this moment, but don't stop just yet. Next, I want to remind you that attitude is key. One thing I can promise you is that life will throw curveballs your way when you least expect it. Plans will often change, and desired outcomes may not come to fruition. Regardless of what happens, one thing you can control is your ability to maintain a positive attitude amongst challenges. Every single day that I wake up, I decide to hunt the good stuff and think of at least 3 things that I am grateful for prior to leaving home. Even in my everyday interaction with soldiers, I make it my mission to maintain a positive attitude. When soldiers ask me, "How's your day going, Drill Sergeant?" I always say, "It's always a great day in Delta Company," with a smile. Oftentimes, we get so wrapped up in what's going on in our life that we overlook the abundance of things that are going right. Stay resilient and stay positive all the time. Lastly, winning matters. When you all go on missions, you are going to fight and win. There is no second place or honorable mention in combat. When the nation calls, our Army and our soldiers show up ready to fight and win without hesitation. So keep asking questions, keep training, never give up. And as always, remember that you are above the best.
Ladies and gentlemen, it is with great honor that we will now present diplomas to the graduates. Please feel free to move around and take photos throughout the presentation. The distinguished graduate is that soldier who received the highest marks throughout the course. These graduates are selected on academic standing, leadership, physical fitness, and discipline. The distinguished graduate will receive a Certificate of Achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade and a brigade coin. The distinguished graduate for 15 Uniform Chinook Helicopter Repair Class 032 is Private Second Class Jackson Riley. Private Second Class Jackson Riley is from Huntsville, Alabama, and will be assigned to the 36th Combat Aviation Brigade, Alabama National Guard. The honor graduate is that soldier who is the second highest graduate of their class. They will receive a certificate of achievement from the 128th Aviation Brigade. The honor graduate for 15 Uniform Chinook Helicopter Repair Class 032 is Private Second Class Dylan Holman. Private Second Class Dylan Holman is from Houston, Texas, and will be assigned to the 2nd Combat Aviation Brigade, Camp Humphreys, South Korea. Specialist Isabella Brandt. Specialist Isabella Brandt is from Bradenton, Florida, and will be assigned to the 82nd Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Liberty, North Carolina. Specialist Joseph Montenegro. Specialist Joseph Montenegro is from Manchester, Connecticut, and will be assigned to the Connecticut National Guard. Specialist Malik Thomas. Specialist Malik Thomas is from East Atlanta, Georgia, and will be assigned to the 1st Armored Division Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Bliss, Texas. Private First Class Chai Hernandez. Private First Class Chai Hernandez is from Bradenton, Florida, and will be assigned to the 101st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take their next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Private First Class Alexis Sapienza. Private First Class Alexis Sapienza is from Cape Coral, Florida, and will be assigned to the 101st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Private Second Class Shipley Jenkins. Private Second Class Shipley Jenkins is from Fort Smith, Arkansas, and will be assigned to the 1st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Riley, Kansas. Private 2nd Class Clayton Michaels. Private 2nd Class Clayton Michaels is from Knoxville, Tennessee, and will be assigned to the 101st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Campbell, Kentucky. Private 2nd Class Miguel Ruiz. Private 2nd Class Miguel Ruiz is from Middleburg, Florida, and will be assigned to the Florida National Guard. Private 2nd Class Dante Tyler. Private 2nd Class Dante Tyler is from Williamsburg, Virginia, and will be assigned to the 1st Combat Aviation Brigade, Fort Riley, Kansas. Family members and guests selected for pinning, please come forward now to honor our graduates as they prepare to take their next step in their Army aviation careers. Please be seated. Ladies and gentlemen, we present the newest members of the Army Aviation family. We now turn to a special part of our ceremony. The distinguished graduate will present a token of appreciation to Sergeant First Class Edwards. This symbolizes our sincere gratitude for their presence and the wisdom they have imparted. Their words today have not only enlightened us, but have also added a meaningful dimension to this important milestone in our graduates' journey. The team of non-commissioned officers and civilian instructors who trained and mentored the graduates are assigned to the 1st of the 222nd Aviation Regiment and the 2nd Battalion 210th Aviation Regiment. Together, this outstanding team instructed your soldiers in discipline, physical fitness, warrior tasks and battle drills, and fundamental aviation maintenance practices. They led and mentored America's sons and daughters so that one day they too may become a non-commissioned officer. The drill sergeant and instructor for today's graduating class are Drill Sergeant Zachary Gann and Staff Sergeant Victor Becker. Please join us in giving a round of applause to these outstanding drill sergeants and instructors. Please rise for the playing of the aviation song and the Army song. and silver wings upon our chest. We meet the needs of ground command as we aid the nation's quest. Army aviation, flying high above the best. March along, sing our song with the army of the free. Count the brave, count the true, who have fought to victory. We're the army and proud of our name. We're the army and proudly proclaim. First to fight for the right and to build the nation's might, and the army goes rolling along. Proud of all we have done, fighting till the battle's won, and the army goes rolling along. And it's hi, hi, hey, the army's on its way. Count off the cadence loud and strong. For wherever we go, you will always know that the army goes rolling along. We ask that all soldiers in uniform remain standing and join us in reciting the Aviation Mechanics Creed and the Soldiers' Creed. Family and friends, please be seated. Serve the people of the United States and live the Army values. I'll always place the mission first. I will never accept defeat. I will never quit. I will never leave a fallen comrade. I am disciplined, physically and mentally tough, trained and proficient in my warrior tasks and drills. I will always maintain my arms, my equipment, and myself. I am an expert and I am a professional. I stand ready to deploy, engage, and destroy the enemies of the United States of America in close combat. I am a guardian of freedom and the American way of life. I am an American soldier. Ladies and gentlemen, this concludes today's graduation ceremony. Please come forward to congratulate your soldiers and take photographs. Thank you for attending. Above the best, born under fire.